Have you noticed how your sleep has changed as you've gotten older? You lie in bed, tired, but your mind keeps going. You fall asleep, only to wake up at 2 a.m., heart racing, eyes wide open. Or maybe you sleep through the night, but wake up feeling more tired than when you went to bed. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. After 70, sleep becomes one of the biggest challenges for seniors. But here's what no one tells you. Poor sleep doesn't just make you tired. It makes you age faster. Yes, faster. And it's not just about wrinkles or gray hair. It's about your heart, your brain, your memory, your immune system, even your ability to stay independent. Today, I want to show you exactly why poor sleep accelerates aging in older adults, and more importantly, how you can start fixing it tonight. This isn't just theory. It's science, combined with elderly reflections, real stories, and life lessons from seniors who've learned how to sleep better and feel younger. Let's begin with a simple truth. Your body doesn't heal during the day. It heals at night. That's right. During sleep, your body goes into repair mode. Your brain cleans out waste. Your heart slows and resets. Your muscles rebuild. Your skin regenerates. Your immune system strengthens. Your hormones balance themselves. But all of that only happens when you're sleeping deeply. And sadly, many seniors never reach that stage. Instead, they stay in light sleep, easily disturbed by sound, pain, or even the need to use the bathroom. As a result, their body never fully repairs itself. And night after night, the damage accumulates. That's when aging speeds up. Think of it like this. When you're young, your body is like a sponge. It bounces back from stress, injury, fatigue. But after 60, the sponge becomes thinner, drier. You need deeper rest just to stay the same, let alone improve. So what happens when that rest doesn't come? Let's look at a few real effects of poor sleep in seniors. Brain memory and brain aging. During deep sleep, your brain clears away toxic proteins linked to Alzheimer's and dementia. Without deep sleep, those proteins build up, damaging memory, focus, and even mood. Research from Harvard found that seniors with disrupted sleep are twice as likely to develop cognitive decline. That forgetfulness? That brain fog? It's not just getting older. It's your brain telling you, I didn't get enough time to clean up last night. Heart health and blood pressure. A well-rested heart beats slowly, calmly, rhythmically. But when you sleep poorly, stress hormones like cortisol stay high. That leads to elevated nighttime blood pressure, higher risk of stroke or heart attack, irregular heartbeat, inflammation in blood vessels. And all of that ages your cardiovascular system much faster. One viewer, Alan, 77, shared this with us. I thought my heart problems were just genetics until I fixed my sleep. I haven't had a dizzy spell in months. That's elderly wisdom in action. Microbe immune system and illness. Ever wonder why seniors get sick more often or take longer to heal? Sleep is your natural defense system. During deep sleep, your body produces infection, fighting cells and immune-boosting hormones. If your sleep is shallow or short, that process gets interrupted. Over time, you become more vulnerable to colds, infections, even cancer. And your body becomes slower to recover from injury or surgery. So yes, sleep is healing. And without it, aging accelerates. But here's the part most people miss. It's not just about how many hours you sleep. It's about how deeply you sleep. 6 hours of deep, undisturbed rest is better than 9 hours of light, broken sleep. And the good news is, you can train your body to sleep deeper. Let's look at why your sleep may have changed over the years. Why sleep gets worse after 70. After 60, your body naturally produces less melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Your circadian rhythm also shifts, making you sleepy earlier in the evening and more likely to wake up before dawn. Pain, medication, frequent urination, and anxiety make things even harder. But the biggest problem? Most seniors start to accept poor sleep as normal. They stop trying to improve it. They tell themselves, I guess this is just old age. And they live with fatigue, irritability, forgetfulness, without realizing there's a better way. You don't need a perfect 8-hour night. But you do need consistent, restorative rest. And the best part? There are simple, practical things you can do, starting tonight, to sleep deeper and support healthy aging. Let's take a breath. We've seen how poor sleep affects your brain, your heart, your immune system. But here's what's even more important. You don't have to live like that. No matter your age, no matter how long you've struggled with sleep, you can begin again. You can create small rituals that send signals to your brain. It's time to rest now. You're safe. You can let go. And the best part? You don't need expensive gadgets, pills, or extreme changes. You just need a few quiet shifts in your routine, done with care, done with intention. Let's begin with the most powerful one. First, create a wind-down ritual your body can recognize. Many seniors go straight from stimulation to stillness. TV off. Lights out. Head on pillow. But the brain doesn't work like a switch. It needs a transition, a winding down. Just like a plane needs time to descend before landing. So ask yourself, what do I do in the last hour before bed? Scrolling on your phone? Watching news? Eating a snack? If so, you're not alone. But these habits confuse your brain. They stimulate it exactly when it needs to slow down. So here's a better way. One we've seen change lives in our elderly reflections community. Try this wind-down ritual. 1 hour before bed. Turn off all bright screens, TV, phone, tablet. Dim the lights. Let your body feel the difference. Put on soft music or sit in silence. Write in a journal for 5 minutes. Just a few lines. What went well today? What do you want to release? Do light stretches, breathing slowly as you move. Sip something warm and caffeine-free, like chamomile, lavender, or golden milk. And finally, say one kind thing to yourself. Today is done. I've done enough. It's time to rest now. This simple ritual tells your body, no more decisions. No more demands. Just rest. And when repeated night after night, your brain begins to recognize it. You fall asleep faster, deeper, and with more peace. Second, keep your bedroom cool, dark, and sacred. As we age, our internal thermostat becomes more sensitive. Too much warmth during sleep increases heart rate and makes it harder to reach deep sleep stages. A common senior health mistake? Sleeping in heavy clothes, under thick blankets, with the room too warm. That comfort might be costing you rest. Try this instead. Keep the room at 60-67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15-19 degrees Celsius. Use breathable sheets, like cotton or bamboo. Ditch big comforters for layered light blankets. If you need extra warmth, use a heating pad on your feet, not your whole body. Use blackout curtains to block outside light. Remove blinking electronics or bright clocks. And here's a tip from 84-year-old Maggie, who struggled with insomnia for years. I made my bedroom a no-news, no-worry zone. Just calm, scent, and silence. Now my body walks in, and it knows, this is where I rest. Simple changes. Big shifts. Third, respect your circadian rhythm. Wake up and sleep at the same time, even on weekends. This is one of the most overlooked elderly wisdom tips we can offer. Your body loves rhythm. Not chaos. Not catching up on sleep. Just gentle, predictable rhythm. Even if you sleep poorly tonight, wake up at the same time tomorrow. Why? Because it helps reset your internal clock. The more consistent your routine, the faster your brain learns. When it's 9 p.m., we wind down. When it's 7 a.m., we rise. That rhythm reduces confusion, anxiety, and nighttime wake-ups. It improves melatonin production. It helps your digestive system work better. And yes, it slows signs of aging, too. Here's what Harold, 80, told us. I stopped sleeping in on weekends. Started waking with the sun. Now my naps are shorter, and my nights are peaceful. My body likes the rhythm. So does my mind. Set a bedtime. Set a wake time. Stick to it, even if it's not perfect. Your body will adjust faster than you think. Fourth, avoid naps longer than 30 minutes during the day. We know, sometimes the afternoon nap feels irresistible. But if your nap stretches too long or too late, your brain thinks, that was sleep. And it doesn't feel urgency to rest at night. Try this instead. Keep naps to 15-30 minutes. Before 3 p.m. Nap sitting up or reclining, not fully horizontal. Use it as a reset, not a full sleep cycle. Short naps improve energy without disrupting your nighttime rhythm. And if you struggle to nap lightly, skip it. Use that energy for light movement instead, which brings us to the next point. Fifth, move your body gently every day, especially in the morning. You might be wondering, what does movement have to do with sleep? Everything. Exercise helps your body build sleep pressure, a natural readiness for deep rest. It balances hormones, reduces anxiety, supports blood sugar, and even improves your breathing patterns at night. You don't need intense workouts. You just need movement that warms your body and clears your mind. Try. Morning walk, 10-15 minutes. Light stretches before breakfast. Chair yoga or tai chi. Gentle gardening or housework. And remember, it's not about calories. It's about communication. You're telling your body, I'm alive. I'm moving. I'll rest later. As one of our viewers, 79-year-old Ruth, said, I move in the morning so I can sleep at night. That's the deal my body and I made. Sixth, unburden your mind before bed. One reason many seniors can't sleep isn't physical, it's emotional. Worries. Regrets. What-if thoughts. They come loudest when the world goes quiet. But your bed isn't a courtroom. It's not where you solve everything. It's where you let go. So before you lie down, try this. Take a blank sheet of paper. Write down what's on your mind. Not to fix it, just to release it. This is called a mind dump. It empties your mental backpack so you can sleep lighter. If writing isn't your thing, try prayer, or guided meditation, or soft breathing. Anything that tells your heart, it's okay to rest now. The world can wait. One 82-year-old viewer wrote to us, my thoughts used to keep me awake. Now I give them to the page, and I give myself to sleep. That's not just poetic. That's healing. Let's pause here. You've just learned how light, temperature, timing, movement, mindset, all shape how deeply you sleep and how slowly you age. And none of it is magic. None of it requires you to be perfect. Just present. Present enough to say, I want to rest well tonight. I want to give my body peace, not pressure. I want to wake up feeling like me again. Because that's what you deserve. Not nights of worry. Not hours of tossing. But true restoration. That's what senior health is really about. Not more medicine, but more peace. So tonight, I invite you to try just one of these changes. Maybe dim your lights an hour earlier. Maybe step outside for 10 minutes of daylight first thing tomorrow. Maybe write one sentence before bed. Maybe sleep with the window slightly cracked. Because sleep doesn't change in a day. But it responds to your care. And you are worthy of that care. You've heard a lot by now. The science. The stories. The truth no one told you about sleep after 70. And maybe, for the first time in a long time, you feel seen. Because here's the reality that many seniors never say out loud: you don't just miss sleep. You miss waking up feeling like yourself. Clear-headed. Energized. Comfortable in your skin. Strong enough to walk with confidence. Sharp enough to finish a sentence without searching for a word. Calm enough to enjoy your tea, your garden, your grandchildren, without feeling like your body is a cage. And you wonder, is that still possible? Let me say this as clearly as I can. Yes. It is. Not through pills. Not through quick fixes. But through consistent care. Because deep sleep is not a luxury. It's your body's most sacred form of healing. Every night, when you lay down, your cells prepare to rebuild. Your brain begins to clean itself. Your immune system rises like a quiet army. Your skin renews. Your memory organizes. Your heart rate drops. Your stress melts away. But only if you give it the space, the permission, the right environment. And that's why your sleep matters more now than ever. Not just so you can feel rested, but so you can keep living with vitality. We've seen it over and over again in our Elderly Reflections archive. A woman in France who began walking 15 minutes every morning, just to reset her sleep rhythm, now reports no more night terrors. A man in Canada who started sleeping with cooler air, his blood pressure dropped within a month. A couple in Arizona who created a shared bedtime ritual after 50 years of marriage, and say they've never felt more connected. These aren't miracles. They're small, quiet choices. Done with care. Done every day. And tonight, you can begin, too. So let's talk about what that beginning looks like. You don't have to fix everything. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start noticing. Start noticing what you eat before bed. Notice what thoughts you carry into sleep. Notice the light, the noise, the temperature. Notice your habits, and ask, is this helping me rest, or holding me back? Then change just one thing. 1 cup of tea instead of a sweet snack. 1 journal entry instead of watching the news. 1 breath of gratitude instead of worry. That one shift becomes a message to your body. I care. I'm listening. I want to help you rest. And your body? It will respond. Because even after 70, even after years of struggle, your body still wants to heal. It's just waiting for you to say yes. Let me tell you something we hear a lot. I'm too old to change now. It's been like this for years. I've tried everything. I guess this is just part of aging. That's not elderly wisdom. That's resignation. And it's not the truth. True wisdom says, if I'm still breathing, I'm still becoming. You are not done learning. Not done improving. Not done finding better ways to live, starting with better ways to sleep. And here's the part that gives me goosebumps every time. When a senior begins to sleep better, everything changes. They walk taller. They laugh more. Their hands stop shaking. Their skin looks brighter. Their words come back. Their energy returns. Their confidence, the quiet kind, shows up again. It's not magic. It's rest. The real kind. The kind your body has been craving for years. And you can have it. Starting tonight. So what now? What do you do after watching this? You act. Not with urgency, but with intention. Take out a piece of paper. Write down, what will I do differently tonight to sleep better? Write one thing. Just one. And then do it. Not to prove anything. Not to fix your whole life. Just to send a message to your body, you deserve rest. I deserve rest. Let's start again. And when you wake up tomorrow, no matter how the night went, thank yourself. Because you tried. Because you chose to care. And that is how transformation begins. Here in this community, we believe something very deeply. That sleep is sacred. that seniors deserve to age with dignity, not exhaustion. That the world needs your wisdom, and for that, you need your energy. And that there is no better medicine than a quiet, restful night, followed by a hopeful morning. So let's build a new identity together. Not just the older generation, but the well-rested generation. The calm generation. The awake in the right way generation. The kind of seniors who sleep deeply and live fully. And if this video touched something in you today, if even one small part made you pause, or reflect, or feel hopeful again, tell us in the comments. What's one bedtime change you're ready to try tonight? Your story might help someone else sleep better, too. And if you haven't already, give this video a like, it helps more seniors find our content. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another video about sleep, aging well, and the elderly wisdom we all need more of. And consider sharing this with someone you love, especially if they're over 70 and struggling to rest. This isn't just a video. It's a space. A place to be heard, to feel supported, and to grow together. Here's to sleeping well and living even better. Good night, and we'll see you in the next one.